afternoon, guys. Just out for a little rip. Thought I'd bring you all along with me. Tell you what, I've just brought some new gloves. These are RST heated ones. Lovely glove, really nice. But they're so thick, and my right finger keeps on hitting the custom button here. I keep looking down at my dash every now and then, and I'm into my modes. So I have to sort something out. I think it doesn't matter. It doesn't help having this wiper thing on that sticks out my finger. So yeah, just finished work. It's Friday. Sun's kind of out. It is cold, and yet it's really windy. But let's not waste an opportunity to get out. Looking at the weather, it's give out snow this week. Done a duck. And James is working. The Jester. I rang him up, see if he's coming out, but he's working. Sharon, she's having a back tyre fitted. I've just been to the garage where she's having it done. She isn't there. Just checked my messages. Battery's flat. So while she's sorting that, I think I shall go for a little run. Can't wait for summertime. Can't wait for the trips and tours we've got going on this year. Elan Valley, Lake Vyrnwy, Swiss Alps. We've got it all this year. Summer can definitely not come quick enough. I'm looking forward to having the Jester with us this time when we go abroad for his first time on his new bike. I won't say what he's had because I don't think he's released it yet. I just know he's going to be well happy with it. It seems as I've not had the bike out for a while. I don't know if you can hear a thing of this over this wind. It's absolutely blistering wind here. And yeah, so like I say, I've not had the bike out for a while, and I've just fired it in. Battery was still good after the tracker system I fitted to it. So the battery was all good, but I had a warning come up, my first warning I've had. Something to do with my preload adjust. Yeah, obviously rode it to the garage where Shaz is having her tyre done. Turned it off, just fired it back in. Now it's gone. So, I'm not 100% what all that was about. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It's nothing to be worried about. Little gremlin in there, I'm hoping. I'm interested to see what the footage is like off this camera and all. I used it when we went out with Craig and them. But having it so far out on this stick, I thought I'd bring it in a little bit, see if it's any better. I got rid of the GoPro Max. I just found the GoPro Max was a lot of it was very time consuming editing. Yeah, with this one, the Insta360 3X, basically it can all be done on your phone. You don't need a desktop, computer, laptop. Edit it all on your phone and just drag the file out. Happy days. So yeah, I'll stick some footage of that on, a couple of clips of that in this video, see how that's come out. It has got, there's one good feature, I suppose it's a good feature, is it'll keep recording. It's called loop recording, and it'll keep recording and loop over itself. So if you set it to 15 minutes, it'll constantly keep recording, and if I get down a section of road and I think nice, I'll keep that, and basically you just hit record on the camera and it'll record that 15 minutes and then it'll start recording again. Basically, so I don't have to hit record, leave it recording, and when I get home I've got 2.5 hours worth of footage and I only want 20 minutes of it. But the only thing is, as you can see now, for me to hit the record after 15 minutes, although the camera is facing backwards at the moment, I will need to turn it round. Especially with these kind of winter gloves on, I'm not physically going to be able to press the button. So yeah, I suppose in the summertime it'll be alright, or if I see it, if I get a section of 15 minutes and I think, yeah, I want that, I suppose I can just always just pull up to the road, stop recording. I have brought the mic adapter to it, so I will be trying that. Fitting it to the front of my helmet, sticking the mic in, seeing how good that is. Can't believe this wind. I can hardly hear myself, never mind you guys. So I've not really spoke much about the bike since I've had it. I've now done 4,845 miles, and I can honestly say I absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. For me, it is that one bike do all. I stick my boxes on it. It's more than comfy enough for touring. Take the boxes off when I go and do a bit of light off-roading. Obviously you need the tyres for it, so I've still got the road tyres on at the moment. So once I've had these things up, I'll be sticking some 70/30s on and doing a bit more. Yeah, off-roading. And I swear to God, there's that much torque and power in it. I've seen people take them out on the track and having an absolute blast with them. But yeah, it's definitely the kind of bike, it's definitely the right kind of bike for me. Doesn't matter what kind of riding I'm doing it, this is just happy doing it. But for me, I definitely wanted the kind of bike where not so much scares you, but the kind of bike where if I give it an handful, I know she's gonna go. 4th gear, Luke, just roll on, and away she's gone. So there's more than enough power in it. As you all know, I do like the little sneaky wheelie, and it does it with ease, absolute ease. And I must admit, when I did get it, first thing, that exhaust, for me, I know it's a bit more mighty, but for me, oh, she sounds nice. I love the look of it. I love the look of the standard exhaust on these things. But for noise, shocking. There's absolutely nothing from it. Nothing at all. And to be fair, when I first bought it, I had no intentions of swapping that exhaust out because I love the look so much of the old one. But for such a big, powerful bike, such a presence, and it's just no noise. Don't get me wrong, you open it up, you get the induction from the engine, and the engine sounds beautiful. But my older days, I used to ride a lot of motocross, and I'll never forget it. I had a lovely CRF 450. And it just sounds an absolute beast. Its exhaust note was just beautiful, dead throaty, really deep. And this now I've got this new Arrow system on it. It sounds absolutely. It goes and sounds as it should do now. The thing is though, it just gets a bit addictive. You just want to hear it all the time, opened up. even though she's all mucking up, I will pull over at some point and just I'll show you the exhaust. Even get her up. Yeah. I must admit, I've been dying. I've been saying for a while I want to go. I want to go and try a wheelie school. Because I want to try. For me, when I wheelie this all the time, but I love a power wheelie. I want to try and learn to get the front end up at low speeds and keep the speed low. Obviously, if you're power wheeling, then you're just riding through your gears and you're just riding through your power. Next thing you know, the front wheel's up in the air and you're attain ridiculous speeds. So I want to try and learn to do clutch ups. I have had a little go, but I suppose it's just not having the balls of giving it a bit too much, looping the bloody thing. And when you've paid this kind of money for these kind of bikes, last thing you want to go and do is send it down the road. Plus it'll be a laugh. Plus I'm not on my bike. So yeah, that's one thing I'm definitely gonna look at if I can talk the wife into letting me go. Bit of a birthday present or something. I must just point out that these tyres that this bike comes with, these as in Mitas, I must admit I have given them a bit of abuse, and in the wet, and I must say they've never missed a beat. As long as your traction control's on, it's never, they've not spun out on me. Like I say, I always ride up and rally. I tend to leave around on number 3. And these tyres have just, to be fair, I can't knock them. I hear a lot of people knocking these tyres. But personally, myself, not had a problem with them. I think they're alright. Just no good in a muddy field, as I found out the other week. So yeah, I'm going to get some 70/30s put on her, just to give me that little bit more in the gravelly lanes. And the things that I've added to the bike since I've had it, I put the crash bars on. I went for the Heed crash bars instead of the ones from KTM. As the KTM come in like 2 sections, you got your lower and your upper. Didn't like the idea of that. I just wanted the ones where it was all in one, straight round. Really, other than that, a few little bags here, there and there, a couple of decals, a couple of stickers, my light guard on the front, just cosmetic bits, just make it look a bit nicer. Because I must admit, even myself, as standard, straight from the shop, they're not they're only the best looking bike in the world. Once you get them looking a little bit more rough and ready, they look beautiful. is open. Park up and just give you a bit of a look around it. Like I say, she's not the cleanest thing in the world at the moment. But yeah, the heat bars, really impressed with the heat bars. And my mate Royster got me these little bags, look, to put on the side. And in them I just put the essentials in it, like punch out kit, stuff like that. Just some little get me out the crap bits. Yep, Touratech light cover I fitted. I like that, and I like it because it's just literally pop off the bottom, take the whole thing off, easy enough to clean up and around it. Bob on. The exhaust Arrow, like you say, beautiful sound out of that now. Sounds as it should do, as it should be leaving the shop. And there's the X3 Insta 360 mounted up. What I tend to do, I tend to run it up the mirror arm, bit of tape on it, just to give it that little extra bit more sturdiness. And yeah, she's still going good. Like I say, from day one of having it, no issues at all. Yet today just started it up, and like I say, that preload warning thing come up and now it's gone. So I'm hoping it's going to be nothing serious. A bit of mud. So yeah, get these tyres out and up and get something a bit, get a 70/30 put on her. Get a bit of green laning done, bit of light stuff, bit of light. But yeah, there she is, a little beauty. Right, I'm absolutely freezing, it's windy as hell, so we have a run back, get a nice cuppa. Right, hope to see you all this year, out and about. And yeah, this is the pig signing out. Later dudes, bye. Oosh.